What's up, guys? Mad Scientist 7890 back with another edition of In the Lab, and these are going to be wrestling-based topics on this one. I've got 3 topics for you guys on this one. The first topic I'm going to hit you with is my Bound for Glory hopes, things I hope that are going to happen. There's a lot of things going on right now with TNA. A lot of talk about Hogan and Bischoff leaving, which would be a great new start for TNA. They've been there for 2 years. Kind of just floating around, not really doing too much of anything. This Bound for Glory could be the start of the new TNA, which could be the old TNA, what we want to see. I still know there's still a lot of talk, and it's pretty sure it's going to happen, that it's going to be Hogan versus Sting. But this card panning out now, as of now, is, I'm going to go on and say, because I know there's a lot of hype. And TNA does this all the time, where they set up a card and then you actually see it, and it's just like, oh god, the card on paper looks so much better than the actual show. But this actual card, as it's being built, to me looks like their best show going to be of the year. It could be Destination X. I think it's possible it could be Destination X. The matches they have already, if you're a complete idiot, unless you're a complete idiot, you don't know what's going to happen already. But you got Robert Roode and Angle, which I can't wait to see. I think it's going to be great. I know Angle's been pushing for Roode to be, main eventer for a long time. Then you got Styles vs. Daniels is going to happen, which is, I'm hoping they'll have the match that they were supposed to have at Destination X. I think, a couple little botch spots at Destination X kind of really hurt that match, and they kind of, were mad at themselves for, the match they really wanted to have, and I think they might have it here at Bound for Glory. Van Dam and Lynn, Lynn might retire off this. I think this could be good. I think this could be just as good as the one from Destination X, or better. So you look at that right there. Bully Ray versus Anderson's going to happen. Quite possibly. I guess they're put a stipulation on it somewhere down the road. And then, Joe's probably going to be doing something, maybe facing Crimson, Matt Morgan. I don't know what they're going to do yet. They're going to have a 4-way women's match, which could be as good as well. I don't want to put all my eggs in a basket and be like, TNA had all these horrible shows all year, except for Destination X, which I thought was a pretty good effort by them. And then this one Bound for Glory could just blow up and just be absolutely amazing. Like I said, I don't want to jump the gun, but I'm actually really excited for this. This is probably, other than Destination X, the most excited I've been for a TNA pay-per-view all year. Even Inc versus Mexican America. I'm interested in seeing. This card could pan out. Oh, then Aries versus Kendrick. This card looks pretty good. You got some talent on this show, and I think a lot of these matches, even with Sting Hogan, it's going to be more of a spectacle. And Sting Flair was bad, and a lot of people know it. It was horrible. So you're expecting Hogan to do something more special than Flair. You're out of your mind. But I'm really hoping that this show's good. I'm really hoping, that Angle Roode main event this. I hope it's not Sting Hogan. I really hope it's not Sting Hogan. I think Angle Roode should main event this. Roode should win going into the next era of TNA. And that's the way it should be. That's what I think. That's what I'm hoping is going to happen. X Division's match is going to be good. I think this show is going to be great. I really am, and I'm not a hater of TNA. I'm not a hater of WWE. I'm not a mark for Ring of Honor. None of that. I like just good wrestling, no matter what company it is. I like different things about different companies. I watch all of them. I'm not going to pick on anybody, but I really hope this is good. Let me know what you guys think. If there's some things you're looking forward to, things you're not looking forward to. If I'm up my own ass, saying this is going to be good because TNA is what it is. But this could be really good somewhere down the road. Now, the next thing I want to talk about, kind of just slid right in here into the topics. I was looking for another topic, and I kind of just now watched this last match. It just came out. The Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose feud in FCW. Wow. This is a great feud. This is so good. You talk about WWE having problems not having any main eventers. There you go. There's 2 of them right there. 2 main eventers. Not one coming out of FCW. 2. Black's ready to be up in there. Moxley doesn't need to be in FCW anymore. He's a polished wrestler. And here's how we're going to start, okay? Their first match. Went 15 minutes, no falls. Okay, so you expect they have another one, right? The next one goes 15 falls, or goes 15 minutes again, no fall again, but then it goes 5 more minutes, and there's still not another fall. So the first one was good. The second one was good. Both of those matches were good. Both those matches are, I would say, probably better than any mid-card match on a WWE pay-per-view. Bar none. Both those matches. Okay, then you get to the third one, which I just watched in the last 45 minutes. Blew my mind how good it was. Blew my mind. The match was, it was literally like 30 some odd minutes, like 33, 34 minutes. It went to 2 falls apiece, and then they went to a sudden death to finish it, and Seth Rollins ended up winning it. This is amazing. This is the second, in my personal opinion, the second best WWE, I'm going to say related, because FCW is not technically WWE. WWE related, connected match of the year, next to Punk Cena. And I am being dead honest right now. Have it favorited. I would highly check this out. This is television match of the year if it's in your area. I know it's not on television, but it had commercials. And one thing I hate is about television, Raw and SmackDown is for good matches or match of the year type candidates, is them being on television and having commercials. It really bothers me. But this did not bother me at all. I loved this match. Great. 4.5 stars to me. I don't care if I'm being crazy or not. This is the best FCW match ever. This is the best Jon Moxley match I've ever seen. It's that good. 30 some odd minutes. It's amazing. It's definitely going to be, as of right now, I'm gonna put it in my top 10 matches of the year. Like I said, second best WWE related match this year to me. I honestly, you might think I'm crazy, I honestly think this is better than Undertaker Triple H at WrestleMania. And some people think that's, underrated and overrated. But I think it's better. I think this was better than Punk Cena at SummerSlam. I thought this was better than Christian Orton at SummerSlam. Best. Second best. I'm sorry. It's so good. I have all the matches favorited if you want to watch them in a row. I have the Jon Moxley, promos favorited. I have all that stuff from FCW. This is the best thing to come out of FCW wrestling-wise ever. Probably ever. I've seen all the best FCW matches. I've heard about them, and I've looked them up, and I've seen them. Nothing compares to this. Nothing. I mean, I might sound like I'm over-exaggerating, but watch the match and tell me I'm wrong, because it's great. It's really, really good, and I'm glad to see, because Moxley is one of my favorite guys, right now, and the fact that I get to see him on the Indies that much now, he's on FCW. Check him out whenever I can. And Black, great athlete, great wrestler. These guys need to be in WWE right now. I am not kidding. Check out that match now. Now, the third topic. Jumping off of Mark mode here. Third topic, I've been rolling around with it in my head. Do I want to talk about it? Do I not want to talk about it? I got to talk about it now, because I just feel like it's a perfect time because with the angles and the stuff that's going on right now at WWE. Okay, with The Miz being fired, The Miz is one I'm going to talk about, and R-Truth being fired as well, which is obviously an angle or storyline. Is The Miz still main event? Is he still a main event caliber guy, or was he ever? Was he ever a main event caliber guy? Because to me, the whole time he was champion, the whole time going into Mania and all this, it felt kind of forced, like they were forcing him down our throat. He's the guy that everybody in WWE wanted to be main event, and it kind of just didn't come off like that. And he kept going and going, and he couldn't beat anybody clean. He almost lost to Jerry Lawler. I like The Miz. I think Miz is a great talent, a better wrestler than he used to be. I think that he's a great talker. I think gets the fans to hate him. He's interesting, entertaining. But is he main event? Is he truly main event? And has he ever been? I mean, whenever I look at a card and I see The Miz versus somebody else in the main event, I just don't go, that'll be good. I just go, it'll be subpar. The promos will be good. This will be that, the whole leading up with WrestleMania was great. Absolutely loved the package at WrestleMania. Almost one of my favorite things at WrestleMania that year. I loved that package with Miz. Oh, it was amazing. I absolutely loved it. But I keep floating it over and over and over in my head. Is The Miz main event? Let me know what you guys think. I don't know if he ever was. I know he won PWI 500. He was number 1, and that's a brass ring type competition. If we were to pick the best to win that, you know, wrestling and everything, you know, connected, you know, and all this stuff together. It's kind of like, you know, WWE's brass ring type thing, you know. The Miz won that, but I mean, I just can't get it out of my head. Every time I see him, I'm just like, man, should this guy be tag teaming? Should be he, you know, with somebody? Should he be, you know, in the main event again? He's floating around and he's really entertaining. You know, I think he, you know, they want to use him. They kind of want to force him. And here's the opposite. You know, here's the synonym antonym of this whole situation. The Miz is a guy who a lot of people feel is a guy who gets crammed down our throat as to be a main eventer. And a lot of people, you know, and a lot of people like him, but a lot of people don't think he's a main eventer, shouldn't be, you know what I mean? And there's a lot of people who want a guy like Zack Ryder to be a main eventer, but we're not getting crammed, you know, him crammed down our throat, you know. So it's kind of weird how this is, you know, coming full circle, but like I said, Miz, main event. Is he or is he not, or was he ever? Leave some comments, like I said. Let me know about what you guys are hoping to see at you know, Bound for Glory, TNA's Bound for Glory this year. If you see this Moxley, you know, Black match, I'll use their real names, but I'll have it favorited. All of the series, if anything, just watch the final match. If you don't watch the other ones, watch this final match. But the build up to this, it all makes sense. It's so good. It's so good. I'm not kidding, guys. And then, you know, like I said, let me know what you guys think about the Miz and where he's at in his career and, you know, what's going on with him. So thanks, guys. Thanks for watching, and check me out. Subscribe. Thanks.